Sorry.
Yes, very worried about this device. We do not understand that like 35 degrees in October is generally something.
About the future of OEC seems like you are jet OEC this year because in fact like OEC shows for they have a regress with participation of Russia and Belarus and they're not respecting each other.
Well, we are chairing the OSCE organization in the most difficult year, as you are all aware. And our chairmanship is doing everything that the organization continues to be a valid and the most important security organization within Europe. We are aware and you are aware that there are challenges since inside the organization are as well in Russia and Belarus. And we are in constant communication in order to drive the processes towards a peaceful Europe. But in order to have a peaceful Europe, then the first thing what is needed is the stop of the war in Ukraine and Ukraine to preserve its territorial integrity and to fulfill its goals of the people of Ukraine to have a democratic and sovereign country as they are. So we will continue until the end of our chairmanship to be a country which will take all the important opinions into consideration and to organize a successful summit by the end of the year.
Do you think it's on the ministerial meeting in December? Russian
We are in preparations and at this moment I cannot give you all the details, but the ministerial meeting is under preparation for December in Skopje, the capital of North Macedonia. Thank you.
First of all, I represent North Macedonia today at this exceptionally important meeting. With all countries in Europe. And one of the main topics that are of greatest importance to us is the enlargement of the European Union. You know that after many years at the agenda of the EU, we have the enlargement. And we will discuss, of course, topics referring to digitalization and introduction of artificial intelligence, all with the purpose of improving the conditions for the citizens. And this will be one of the working meetings that I will attend together with the prime ministers of Italy, France, the United Kingdom, and several others. Of course, the representative of the European Parliament and the European Commission. And of course, it is important that tomorrow we'll have the informal meeting of the EU Council that will discuss the matters important to us, and that is, of course, peace and stability in Europe, support of Ukraine, but also the EU enlargement. As the president of the EU Council announced, Charles Michel, more than a month ago, the EU already has a debate regarding the preparation of the EU for admission of new members, and on the other hand, the accession processes that countries have with the European Union. I think that we are in a great position, having in mind that last year we started negotiations with the EU, and on the other hand, the EU has strategic interest and an open process for its adjustment. And this goes in parallel because it will need to function in future with more countries than the current one. And there will be dynamics both on the candidate countries, and here I refer to the Western Balkan countries, including North Macedonia, but also dynamics within the EU regarding the adjustment of the functioning with more member states. It is clear to everyone that Germany and France have prepared a working document referring to the strategic changes that should be undertaken. I cannot comment on this at this moment because it is a working document, not a final document, and that is why I will leave some space for its communication, although I've seen it, and I think that the proposals in the working documents are positive for our country and for the countries in the region. I hope that we'll have fruitful meetings, we'll have bilateral meeting with the Prime Minister of the Netherlands, Ireland, and the Vice President of the European Commission. Thank you, and I wish you a successful working day.